everybody. Good morning, or I guess good night for some of you. Hello and welcome to my debut 2.0, everybody. It's so good to be able to be here and yap your ears off on this fine Monday morning. I almost said Sunday morning. Ay ay ay. Time just isn't real when you're a VTuber. Hello everybody, welcome in. It's so good to see so many familiar faces from my debut yesterday. I can't wait to take my time getting to know every single one of you. Welcome. Okay, how are we doing today? Before we jump into business, how are we doing today? How are we feeling? I'm feeling, I think, a solid 8. It's a pretty good morning for me today. I'm excited to get back into the groove of streaming. I'm happy that I get my happy chemical time. And I'm actually really glad that I managed to get my debut out of the way, because that was so stressful. Like, it was really weighing on me. I was so stressed, and now that that's done, I realized I have to stream basically every single day now. So I'm gonna get used to that. I see some solid 6 out of 10, 6.9 out of 10, between a 7 and an 8, a meh out of 10. Just finished work, so 9 out of 10. Congratulations for those of you who are just coming back from the wage cage. If you're still stuck in the wage cage, good luck. It's a Monday, so you're gonna have to go back right away. If you're about to go to work, good luck as well. Ganba! No, for real, imagine not taking days off to spend time with your new Oshi and having to go to work. Boo! Boo! You should have thought further in advance. I'm glad to see that most of everyone here are doing at least okay today. And if you're not doing okay, I hope that our time together will help you, even just the slightest. Meow-senpai! Hello, Miss Meow! Welcome! How are you doing, Meow-senpai? I saw your tweet. Are you not feeling very well today? Ah, yes. Imagine not watching Cera Luceria during your break. What are you doing? If you're cultured, you would just watch me even though you're at work. Don't get in trouble, though. I found a job to have money to spend on anime women on the internet, and now the anime women is telling me to quit. I'm not telling you to quit. I'm just telling you to utilize your sick days wisely. Meow-senpai, I'm so sorry. I hope you feel better soon. Please get plenty of rest and make sure to drink a lot of water to hydrate, okay? The Maro link isn't working? Huh, thank you for letting me know. Let me double check. It was working, and I put it on there yesterday. Let's see. Troubleshooting live on stream. I can't see chat right now, so what are you saying? Ba. Edit video. Bah. Oh, it's picking up the emoji at the end too? Okay, what if I do this? Refresh. Does it work now? Bum! Actually, the correct term for bum is ass. I love how Miel is like, give her head pats, and then Chad is like, butt, ass. Yay! Okay, now you can send me Maros. Thank you so much for letting me know. Yippee! Okay, I'm glad we figured that out. So, we have some... actually, we have a lot of things to get through today. Do you want to hear me yap about my, my interests first? Or do we want to get through some Maros together? Any Maros that I don't manage to get through today, I will be replying, through a Twitter thread. So don't worry, you're not being ignored. It's a normal chat, I think. Did you celebrate Thanksgiving since I wanted to offer you pie? I love pie. Oh my gosh, pumpkin pie. But I actually celebrated Thanksgiving last month because I'm a Canadian carbuncle. And our Thanksgiving is a little bit special. Do the interests first? How is her honorary British? Okay, I saw people say like, okay, Sarah just said that Canada is part of Britain now. And I'm like, that's not what I said. I didn't say that, okay? All I meant was that I'm an honorary European. That's it. Don't take what I said out of context, okay? I'm not here to start... to start any wars, please. Isn't it French? No. There's only one part of Canada that's French, and we don't talk about that part of Canada. Moving on. Just so you know, for legal purposes, these are all jokes, friendly jests. I love all of Canada. I love all of Canada. If you're from that part of Canada, know that I love you so much. I actually worked in a French classroom, and it was actually kind of nice getting to learn some French, in which I did not retain anything, but it was nice while it lasted. Blink of Management is holding a gun. You don't think they're watching this stream, right? I'm sure they've had enough of me from watching my debut stream. There's no way they're watching this stream as well. Okay, let me bring us back to the debut slides, and I'll go through some of the things that I didn't manage to talk about yesterday. Please don't tell on me. I promise I'll be so good. I'll be so good, so you don't have to tell management, okay? Wow, more slides. Aren't you guys excited for more slides? Don't worry. I promise I'll make this interesting. No, I was literally telling Lilu the other day, because I was like, damn, what if I like yap for too long and then it passes my debut time into your debut time? I'm gonna have to do like a debut 2.0, a debut 3.0, a debut 4.0 until I'm finally done yapping about myself. Oh boy, I sure love PowerPoint presentations. Alright, class. We're gonna have our lecture now. Stop your yapping and pay attention to me. Call me Professor Cera. Debut 7.0 when we must beat the Pippa record. I can't line up Pippa like that. Thank you for liking my key art. They really gave me some massive honkers. When I first saw it, when management showed me like the sketch, I was like, you're kidding me, right? Is this legal? Like, is this allowed? Can I just look like this? And apparently the answer is yes. So, there are some maros about my character design in which I will do my best to answer to the best of my ability later on. But I just want to say, throughout the entire process, I have asked management several times because I was like, is this okay? Like, are we breaking any kind of like TOS with this? And management got back to me and management was like, have you seen Bonnie's character? You'll be fine. And I was like, I mean, you're not wrong technically. Throwing Bonnie senpai under the bus like that. Technically, this doesn't break Twitch TOS either, at least not the top half of my body, but I definitely can't show the lower portion of my body. Bonnie at least has pants though. Okay, but how often are her pants gonna be on stream? I do have sound alerts for Streamlabs donos. They're set up, but I don't think I've had a live dono to test them yet. They're turned on right now, so they should be working. But again, I'm kind of a dumbo, a dumbass, if you will. So if they don't work, well, actually, they aren't pants, they're overalls. True. Are pants overalls? A question for me to ponder in the shower. Are overalls pants? Are pants overalls? Okay, I don't need to go through this slide because I went through all of these. I want to talk about my likes and my dislikes a little bit more. So, yesterday I mentioned how I really like cute things, but I didn't really tell you the extent of that. Actually, I have a crippling Build-A-Bear addiction. It's pretty darn bad. If you didn't know, Build-A-Bears are very, very expensive. They're much more expensive than your regular plushies. But when you go to Build-A-Bear, you go there for the experience, okay? You go there for the human interaction and the stuffing ceremony and the heart ceremony. You go there for the experience. You pay for the service. I absolutely love their Pokémon and their Sanrio collab. I buy a whole ton of those. Do you like La Boo Boo? I think La Boo Boo is really scary. I like Demu. You know, what's really funny is that sometimes I'll just go like after work or something, and if I see one that I really, really like, I'll buy it. But, you know, the target demographic for a Build-A-Bear aren't grown anime women. They're more so for children. So every single time without fail, regardless of what time it is I go visit the Build-A-Bear, there are always so many kids there, and there's only one stuffing station. So every time I go get my Build-A-Bear stuffed, there is always a huge lineup behind me, and 90% of the people in line are kids with their parents, and they're just like, can also confirm the dono alerts aren't working? No! Why? I asked management if they were working, and they said that they were working. I have been lied to, and now I'm going to krill myself. Can I say that? Am I allowed to say that? Oh my god, I see all your donos. I'm so sorry. Thank you guys so much. I will be sure to get that fixed for tomorrow's stream. I will let management know ASAP, but thank you everybody. Thank you so much. Hot Chick, Duke of Test, Mokosh, AJ, Arara, Command Throw, and Anon, Anonymous. Thank you guys. I even recorded really silly dono alerts, and I'm just really sad that they're not working. Thank you. I know this goes against all VTuber instincts, but please, since the alerts, you know what? Maybe I'll try this. Give me 1 second. Maybe I'll try this. This wasn't what I set up before, but let me do some really makeshift on stream tech right now. I don't even know what I'm saying. Shut up, Cera Luceria. Shut up. Oh, that's not what I wanted to add. This is really thrilling, isn't it? I know you guys just love doing this with me. Okay, well, I set this up. Maybe it'll work. I don't want to ask you guys to test it. So, eventually someone's going to pop in and they're gonna be like, ooh, I want to support this green thing. And wow, thank you so much for the treasure.
I know it's broken, but here you go. Test.
Thank you. Oh my god, wait, it worked. What perfect timing! Oh my god, thank you! Thank you so much for the treasure! Wow, treasure! Actually, did you guys know you're my treasure? So you don't... Wow, thank you so much for the treasure!
Don't know works, yippee.
Wait, thank you! Yeah, I'm totally not gonna use all of this to buy more Build-A-Bears, by the way. Thank you. Thank you. I'm so sorry for the scuff. I'm so sorry for the donos that I missed in the beginning. This wasn't what I had set up. Wow, thank you so much for the treasure. Yippee!
Yippee.
Thank you. Thank you so much. You're spoiling me already? Really? I haven't even shown you any of the good stuff yet, and you're already spoiling me? Making me feel like the luckiest carbuncle alive. Thank you.
Money for rocks or maybe bears. Cera is cute.
Wow, thank you so much for the treasure. I'm gonna cry.
No,
Wait.
you are the treasure, lol kappa.
Lol. Okay. I'm not weak. I'm very strong. I just wasn't expecting this. I can't even talk anymore. You guys are taking me by surprise. I want to finish my Build-A-Bear story, but I'm really bad at multitasking, so now I forgot. Are you guys happy? I'm never gonna be able to continue my story, and we're gonna be stuck here with me going, Who Senpai! My beloved Who Senpai! Thank you so much for the raid! Welcome in, Raiders! And welcome in Who Senpai! Oh my gosh, and Pippa Senpai! Oh yeah! You guys are doing the collab. It takes two collab. Welcome Pippa Senpai and Who Senpai, and welcome in, Raiders! Wow, thank you so much for the treasure!
Get loved.
Get loved. Thank you, Nori.
Wow, thank you so much for the treasure.
And thus the
Malik,
vicious cycle of
thank you.
bullying of tuber with money begins anew.
Wow, thank you so much for the
Okami-kun,
treasure.
thank you.
Serotonin stun luck.
Serotonin.
Wow, thank you so much for the treasure.
Ooh, I wanna support this green thing.
Thank you. Guys, stop, okay? I have to talk. Don't abuse the donations. Be really nice to the donations, because if you're...
Wow, thank you so much for the treasure.
Girls with
Stray
plushie
doge.
collections are a red flag. Good thing red is my favorite color after green.
Red and green are also my favorite colors. Thank you, everybody. Thank you so much for the support right off the bat. That's actually so sweet. I've been waiting for this day for a really long time. I think they might be working now. Yeah. There's so much that I want to say, but I don't want to say all of it right now. Just know that I really, really, really appreciate your support, and
Wow, thank you so much
I
for
think
the
it's pretty cool of
treasure.
you guys to be spoiling me like
bullying
this.
with donos? I'm in.
Thank you, Bubbles. Okay, but my number one rule here is that you guys take care of yourselves as well, okay? I'm also part of the wage cage slaves. So I know how hard it is to earn money. It's definitely not easy. And I really appreciate you throwing your hard-earned money at this weird anime person on the internet. But take care of yourself first. If you donate, of course I appreciate it. But if you don't donate, I'll love you all the same.
Wow, thank you so much for the treasure.
I got this new VTuber. Basically there's this carbuncle VTuber girl, except she's got huge boobs. I mean some serious honkers. A real set of bad honkers. Packing some dabanon caros.
Real set of badonkers, big set of honkers, honking badonkers, big bazookas, boobs, tits.
I promise my streams will 100% not be demonetized once I get monetization. Yeah, silence, cut off, shut up. No more, we get it, okay?
Big ol' giga zongas.
Yeah, when TTS silences you, you know you done goofed.
Wow, thank you so much for the treasure.
Fam, another tuber shows up with even bigger bonkonaga hoogs. Humongous hungolamon fungus.
Wow,
Phenomena
thank you so much
fungus?
for the treasure.
What? Why did I play the TTS for that one? But thank you for the dono and thank you for the message, Logan. I'll be sure to go back and read it. Thank you so much. Okay. Do you guys want to hear me yap about myself or not? The Twin Peaks, they're real! Yeah, look, you broke TTS. We finally got my dono alerts to work, and then you guys break TTS right off the bat. Come on. You're creating more work for my managers, okay? Actually, my manager was like, wow, great, I have to work 7 days this week. And I was like, wow, you sign up for this. Honestly, who in their right mind? First of all, I think there's a tier list for mentally insane people. At the top of the tier list, there are VTubers. Whoever chooses to willingly become a VTuber.
Thank you so much for the treasure.
Did somebody say big bazookas? I'll take them all. I need more anti-tank weapons.
Thank you! Yes, but you can't take my bazookas, unfortunately. They're stuck to me. But if you're really good, I can let you try them out. Sorry. Okay, as I was saying, the top of the list are VTubers, people who openly and willingly decide to become a VTuber. Yeah, the worst of the bunch. Following that are VTuber moderators. Honestly, this is interchangeable between being a VTuber, like for the top list, for the top of the list, number 1 position, interchangeable between VTubers and VTuber mods, because at least for a VTuber, you get some kind of recognition, right? But as a VTuber mod, you don't get paid for that. You have to literally watch every single stream. You have responsibility. Like, that's so ew. Yeah, like you do that for free? Like, this is what you choose to spend your time on? That's like, something must be terribly wrong with you. At least as a VTuber, you guys get to listen to my yapping, and I get to talk about myself, okay? That's kind of litty bitty spaghetti. But a VTuber mod, you're kind of like silenced most of the time. And honestly, you don't really get any perks. Most of what you get are just downsides. We are a bit acoustic, don't worry, me too. Raise your hand if you're a VTuber mod.
Donating
Thank
towards
you,
the Shiny
Giga.
SPN Fund. And congrats on debut with Hexakai fellow green tuber.
Thank you. Yeah, I love the evolutions. I was never really a big fan of Shiny Espeon because I like purple and I think just regular Espeon is so cute. But now I look like Shiny Espeon, so Shiny Espeon is the best shiny. Okay, and then following VTuber and VTuber mods, we have VTuber managers. At least as a manager, you get paid. So it's like just working, you know? I understand you gotta do what you gotta do, but imagine being a VTuber manager. Like, you put on your resume, I was manager for a VTuber, and then like what, you applied to just some normie company, and then how would you even like describe your job duties? I manage commissions and I watch the streams for this like VTuber.
Wow, thank you so much for the treasure.
Not of tuber mod, but I used to be a forum admin back in the times those were a thing. Rated 0 out of 10, Would not recommend.
A forum manager? Okay, that's actually really funny. Because I was not a forum manager. I think that was a little bit before my time. But I was a Facebook mod. You know, way back when there were things called Facebook groups, and you would have like shared interests and stuff, and I was I was a Facebook mod, but that only lasted for a few months because like I was really young at the time, and people definitely should not be giving managerial responsibilities to a child. It kind of like just exploded. Okay, it was actually really funny because I was really young. I don't want to give away how young I was, but let's just say I was very, very young, and one of the other mods was someone doing their master's degree. Have fun at school, Super Bolts! So as you can imagine, the conversations that we had just were not it. Like, don't get me wrong, they weren't like a weirdo or anything. They were actually really sweet. And their long-term girlfriend was also part of the community. She wasn't a mod, but she was like an active member of the community, and they were constantly talking about he was, I think, a biology student. I don't remember, something like that. And they were constantly like talking about animals and wildlife, and I was like, I like dogs. I think dogs are really cool. So yeah, that didn't really work out. I don't know what they were thinking when they chose the moderators. I didn't lie about my age, but I was straight up like, yeah, I'm a kid, but I really like this topic. And I don't really want to tell you guys what the group was for because it's a little bit cringe. How did you even become a mod? Okay, so here's the thing. The person in charge, the person who made the Facebook group, was my friend. So she was actually just 1 or 2 years older than me. So she made me mod because she wanted someone she could trust to be mod, but I was a kid. And I don't know why she went ahead and chose a fucking grown-ass adult as the other mod. But yeah, I went off on a tangent. That's the story I wanted to tell you guys because of that one dono. Thank you. Yeah, it was nepotism. I was nepoed into the mod position.
Wow, thank you so much for the treasure.
TTS refuses to say the word gooner. That's good to know. Thank you. Yes, I'm gonna go off on another tangent here. So the word gooner, you know, back in the day, gooning doesn't mean what it means now, right? And I actually really like the word goon, like for the meaning that it was meant to be as like a lackey. I think it's really cute. It just sounds really cute. Goon, gooner, goon, gooning. And then I was talking to some friends, and one of them mentioned gooning, and I was like, what does that mean? Like, you were a lackey for a day? And then I realized what it meant, and I was like, don't ever talk to me about that again.
Wow, thank
Seriously.
you so much for the treasure.
Gooner?
Gooner bubbles. Okay, why does that one work? Why does that one work? Why wouldn't TTS say the other one? Thank you. She was just like, yeah, I was totally gooning over this anime character. And I was like, what? And then she told me what it meant. And I was like, why? Why does it mean that? Oh, TTS only works above $5. You know what? That would probably make sense. Thank you. Hello, Crow. Thank you. I didn't even know what the settings were. As you can see, I'm really smart. Yeah, why do words mean what they mean? I don't get it. Ready your goon spoons? I don't want to get into the logistics of what a goon spoon would do or like how it would work, but I am imagining terrible things right now, and I don't like it. Don't put that image in my head, please. Yeah, put that down. What were we talking about? Right, Build-A-Bear. So I get my Build-A-Bear, kids are lining up behind me. Sometimes, you know, parents don't actually want to buy a Build-A-Bear for their kids because they're really expensive and honestly maybe kind of a ripoff. So they just stand there on the side watching me do like my little heart ceremony. The employee is always like, would you like to do the heart ceremony? All right, rub the heart in your hand, give it a little kiss, put it on your cheek so it knows that it loves you and things like that. And I'm like doing it in front of so many children and their parents. And at first it was kind of embarrassing. I was kind of like, maybe I don't want to do that. But then eventually I owned it. Now, when I go into Build-A-Bear, I'm like, yeah, sucks to be a kid, sucks to be you, young child. You don't have disposable income. Guess what? I work. I have money. I can buy a Build-A-Bear. Actually, I can't really afford it, but I still do it anyway. And then I look at the parents and I'm like, yeah, I'm buying myself a Build-A-Bear, making your child incredibly jealous. Yeah, I'm done. Oh my god, did I tell you? It was Halloween and they had these really cute Halloween Sanrio collabs, and I wanted to buy the Pom Pom Pudding. Pom Pom Pudding was a zombie and it was really cute, but I could only go in after work. And by the time I was there after work, there was only one single unstuffed Pom Pom left, and kids were eyeing it. I saw the kids eyeing it, and I just like went up to it, grabbed it. I was like, fuck 'em kids, and I bought that frickin' bear. Did I feel bad about it? Just a little bit. I felt bad just a teeny tiny bit, but it quickly wore off once I saw how cute it was. Okay, I'm just saying, if you wanted to build a bear, you should have either been really, really highly manipulative so your parents would have gotten it for you without hesitation, or you should have your own money. Also, hi, Karuva. Karuva's my daughter. I'm just saying, you're either really good at gaslighting your own parents, or you make some money. As a young carbuncle, I was mining my entire life, so,
Is this really for me? Thank you.
What's up, dog?
shut your trap. Like, seriously? shut your entire mouth. Close that mouth and never open your trap ever again. You seriously dropped 100 just to say what's up, dog? I mean, thank you, but hey, listen, I'm not a dog. I'm a carbuncle. I've had people call me fox, bunny, donkey even. I've had someone go like, are you a donkey, VTuber? Your ears are so large. But dog? Are you insinuating I'm a bitch? I'll be yours. Okay, sorry, that's not my content, but I had to say it. I had to say it, okay? Like, you can't pass up an opportunity like that. Yeah, when you let your intrusive thoughts win. Ay, ay, ay. I just want to say thank you. Thank you so much. I don't know, I want to do something special, but I don't know. I wasn't expecting this today. Thank you so much, Trident. Thank you. I see how it is. Well, like I said, your girl needs, Build-A-Bears. Can you bark? I can actually bark. Have I barked on stream before? Perhaps. Is there a good reason to bark right now? No. Okay. I am completely ruining my image right now. I'm never gonna get through these slides, am I? VTubers! Let's talk a little bit about VTubers. I really, really like VTubers. The ladies are just so cute. I'm gonna be so totally real with you. When I first discovered VTubers, I was like, this is kind of weird. And then I was like, huh. Still kind of weird, but actually kind of slay. This is actually kind of funny. And then I was like, VTubers, 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 VTubers. And now I'm here. Now I'm a VTuber.
Is this really for me? Thank you.
Bow bow.
Bow. Bow.
Wow, thank you so much for the treasure.
Paying my tummy tax to praise this blessed tummy of yours. In the name of all tummy enjoyers, thank you, Cera. Thank you for joining GLOBIE. Also felt a little called out for being a VTuber mod.
I'm sorry for calling you out. Thank you for enjoying my tummy. And bow bow to you, Bubbles. Would you like to hear me bark? I imagine a carbuncle in its natural state probably sounds something like Okay, let me hydrate. Alright, here is what a carbuncle probably most likely sounds like. Thank you. What am I doing? I don't want to be here anyway. My cat came running towards the barking. Are you serious? Was my barking that that attractive? So VTubers, they're like weird, they're like funny, they're cute. What's not to love about VTubers? Let's talk about my Kamiyoshi. My Kamiyoshi is Sakura Miko. I love Miko-chan. She's so funny. Her clips were actually what introduced me to VTubers. The one where she was trying to pronounce the Eiffel Tower with Coco. I was scrolling through, I think, Instagram, and one of my oomfies, one of my moots, posted one of their clips, and I was like, wow. VTubers, they're kind of weird, but I kind of really like it. Yeah, Frito Lady. But yeah, I love Miko-chan. I also have you guys. Well, okay. Here's the thing, right? Ever since I became a VTuber myself, I've had less and less time to watch my Oshis, and I've spent more and more of my time watching my friends. So I guess now, my Oshis are my friends, but it feels kind of like parasocial talking about my friends that way. So, you see the dilemma that I'm in? It's like, yeah, I can spend my time watching my Oshis, but I can also spend my time, supporting my friends. But I can be a little bit parasocial. My ASMR Oshis, I really enjoy Kana Yanagi's ASMRs. I also really enjoy Alias Yes Unknown's ASMRs. I also those are a lot of the ASMR streams that I watch. In terms of regular streams, I catch a lot of Muna's streams. I just think she's so cute. But it also just lines up with my time a little bit better. Of course, I want to list off like all of my friends, but when you're too close to me and I say things like I watch your streams a lot, I don't know, it feels a little bit weird. But I just want to say I watch a whole ton of my friends' streams. I don't want to be like I watch your streams. But if you're my friend, I catch your stream whenever I can. Do I ever watch Fauna? Yeah, I really like Fauna. She's really, really cute. Oh my god, my Hollow EN Oshi is Gigi. I love Gigi so much. That one clip where she was like, ew, a man. I love her so much. She's just the cutest little gremlin ever. I know, right? When your friend is like, oh my god, Sarah, did you know this happened to me? I'm like, yes, actually, I knew this happened to you because you talked about it on stream. Who else do I watch? my god, Fuamoko. I love Fuamoko. I'm not able to catch a lot of their streams, so I mostly just watch clips. They're so cute. They're so adorable. Every single clip I watch is a hit. Bao bao, for real. I'm thinking. I don't know, my mind is drawing a blank right now. But I just love VTubers. I love VTubers so much, and I'm so glad I feel so honored that I get to be a VTuber myself. It's like, honestly, such a dream come true. I like yummy food. I like I like buying myself a little treat from time to time. I love little treats. I don't think there's much more I have to talk about here. Let me move my big head. I don't like bugs. I think that's pretty self-explanatory. I have abandonment issues. Not surprising for someone like me. I don't like the cold. I'm not wearing a whole ton, so it also is pretty self-explanatory. No bugs dropped. Favorite candy? Okay, I put sweets here, but I don't actually eat a whole ton of candy. Like, don't get me wrong, I like candy, but there are so many other sweets that you can indulge in, right? But if I had to pick a favorite candy, I like Jolly Ranchers. Do not bring up the Jolly Rancher copy pasta. Arigato. Time to bug max? What does that even mean? What's a bug maxer? I would like a hug, thank you. And yeah, I get motion sick, so I can't play games like Minecraft. I can't play a lot of like first-person games. Sometimes I'll do my best to try them out, but it's pretty bad. I imagine the TCG Card Shop Simulator is gonna get me really motion sick this weekend. We're bed maxing and bed rotting and creepy crawling posting. Banned. You're blocked. Get out of here. Do you like cream-filled horns? I've actually never had one before. I think I've had a chocolate-filled horn before. Those were really, really good. Yeah, Giga, I don't actually play Minecraft. I'm a fraud. I'm a poser. My voice is going. I'm actually gonna talk a little bit more about my voice later on. Some of you probably noticed a change in my voice, and that's for a really, really good reason. But we'll talk about that in a second. What about top-down games like the hit indie game League of Legends? Chat, Ceratonin, chat. Listen. I love League of Legends. League of Legends is just a part of me. And that's something that will never change. However, there is good news in that I don't plan on doing any League of Legends streams in the foreseeable future. They'll probably be reserved for things like collabs or maybe special events like membership streams where I play with all of you and we do things like customs and yeah. But maybe when I'm feeling it from time to time, I'll do a league stream here, a league stream there. But I do really like League of Legends. And I understand if you don't like League, but I love League of Legends. I love playing League with my friends. I understand people have like really awful experiences with League, but I love League of Legends. I understand, but don't worry. I've been in rehab. I haven't touched League in like over a month. Oh my god, my voice is really going. Really attractive, hey? Okay, I guess since my voice is already so far gone, I'm gonna talk a little bit. I'm gonna just take this moment.
Wow, thank you so much for the treasure.
What do legends never die up to foe today?
Thank you! Oh my god, yes, legends never die. Oh my god, one of the best world songs. Alright, huddle up. Get really close because I'm gonna tell you guys a secret, okay? This is kind of embarrassing for me, and I have to be really vulnerable to talk about this.
Wow, thank you so much for the treasure.
Leak? Oh now. We need to deprogram her. Quick, someone get her addicted to Minecraft. Or
I
even
can't get
gacha
addicted
games.
to
They're
Minecraft.
lesser evil, anything that can distract from League. It's for
I'll
her
throw
own
up. Don't worry. I haven't played League in over a month, so it's not like I'm addicted or anything, okay? I just simply play whenever I have friends to play with. Alright, listen. Way back when I was a teeny tiny little carbuncle, I was... You can say that I was a yapper. But I used to stream consistently. I was a little bit of a yapper. And I would notice that after yapping for a really long time, I would always have a lot of vocal strain. So I could never stream for a very long period of time. And I just kind of assumed that it was normal. People were just built different, you know? Some people can yap for hours. I can only yap for a little bit. And I just kind of accepted it for the way that I was. And of course, I've never gotten like any formal vocal training because I don't sing. So I never took care of my voice. And then I had a really long stream. At least for me, I had a really long stream, and the day after that, I had a really intense stream as well that required a lot of talking. And then for the week following that, I had completely lost my voice. Like for the entire week, I could not speak, and I was just in so much pain. It was really scary for me because I've never experienced this before. I never got any kind of vocal training so that I knew how to talk properly without damaging my vocal cords. So I went to my doctor, who recommended me to go see like a vocal coach or something. So that's what I did, right? And it turns out, this is the really embarrassing part. It turns out that I was not talking properly. Basically, my entire life. I don't remember the exact terminology that she used to describe what I was doing wrong. But basically, it was like the way that I talk normally, the pitch that I use normally was much lower than the range in which my voice is naturally comfortable in. So I was just talking wrong for my entire life, I guess. I don't think it was the position from which my voice came from. I know it was like, sing from your diaphragm or whatever. That wasn't really the issue. The issue was that I was talking with a much lower voice than what my natural voice is supposed to sound like. So when I talk to people in my day-to-day life, and when I used to stream, I kind of talked more like this. This was kind of the voice that I was comfortable with, and this voice really actually strained my throat. And because I've been talking like this for how many years now, it has kind of damaged my vocal cords. So from time to time, you're gonna hear me clearing my throat. You're gonna hear me going, my voice disappeared, because I have that damage from talking like this all the time. I don't know who Jennifer Tilly is. I know. So if you're wondering, Sarah, are you putting on a voice? Are you like trying to play a character? Why does your voice sound like that? Technically, to a certain extent, yes, I am playing into a different voice. But it's not more so because I'm playing a character. It's more so to save myself from dying. Yeah. I didn't know this was... I didn't know that this was a thing. But apparently it's a thing. Apparently it happens to quite a lot of people. So if you do realize that after you talk for an extended period of time and you feel some strain in your throat, maybe go see someone. Maybe they can help you with that. Yeah, so you're gonna be hearing me trailing off with my voice or coughing a lot because it's just over for me. It's doomed. Who is Jennifer Tilly? But yeah, that's I didn't want to bring that up. But of course, I'm still more comfortable in the voice that I've always spoken in. So at times when I'm not like very conscious of the way that I speak, I'm going to fall back down into the range that I'm more familiar with. So if there's like a sudden change in the way that I talk, know that is the reason why. You know how like Ariana Grande, she talks in like this very high pitched, like airy voice. That's because she's also doing that to save her vocal cords. If you watch some of her interviews, you can tell that sometimes she forgets and then she she talks more in like a natural sounding speaking voice. That's because she forgets. And I'm going to forget. So excuse me for that. But thank you guys for understanding. Yeah, I've been doing a lot of vocal prep leading up to debut. So hopefully it's okay. But because I haven't spoken so much in a really long time, I'm gonna need some adjusting. We're just gonna need some periods of adjustment. Yeah, I'm gonna forget a lot. But thank you. That's something that I wanted to bring up today. But we can move on. You guys are so sweet. Thank you for understanding. I lost my cursor. Where's my mouse? Here we are. Ah. Next slide, we're gonna talk about games. So, I really enjoy farming sims. I love Rune Factory. My favorite game ever is Rune Factory 4. Last night I watched Amoria from VNU play Rune Factory 4, and I know I said I was gonna try new games on stream, but it was just so cozy watching her play it, and I kind of want to start a Rune Factory 4 a playthrough on stream. Hi Lilu, welcome. I don't know. The thing with that is, with farming sims, it's more like a cozy, chilled time, right? But Rune Factory 4 is like such a niche game. I'm not sure if you guys would enjoy it, but you're just here to hear me yap anyway, so what's the difference? Let's be real. Me playing a game that I enjoy versus me trying out a new game that I'm absolutely terrible at, what's really the difference? You're just here to watch me suffer. I also like Pokemon. Yes, I know people have really mixed feelings about Ultra Sun, Ultra Moon, because they're pretty much the same as just Sun and Moon. But I'm actually a very big fan of Ultra Sun, Ultra Moon. I love the Ultra Wormholes at the end of the game. I spent so much time going through the Ultra Wormholes and shiny hunting the legendaries. I just thought that it was so peak, okay? Probably because I was younger back then too, so I was just really, honestly, I was so surprised that you could just shiny hunt basically all of the legendaries. I was like, damn, this game is so good. Also, Ultra Necrozma, I don't even know if that's the name, I forget, gave me such a hard time. I am playing the Pokemon TCG phone game. It just gave me such a hard time because I played through Sun and Moon with a more, I guess, traditional try-hard team. So for Ultra Sun, Ultra Moon, I wanted to use Pokemon that I just really liked. So like cute Pokemon. I had a freaking Detonate on my team. Okay, I had a team of just like really cute Pokemon, and I was not freaking able to beat Ultra Necrozma. Like, I'm not even kidding. It wasn't even like it was a skill issue. It was just the fact that my Pokemon were so freaking ass. And I went in there with like freaking X items. And I was like, okay, I'm going to do all of these different strategies. So hopefully I can beat him, right? So I tried that battle like freaking over and over and over again. And it just did not work. And I was so sad. Yeah, I was literally sending the babies to battle. It was such a brutal slaughter fest. Like, my cute little babies. Okay, I had a Rockruff that I didn't evolve. Because I thought that Rockruff in itself is perfection. I don't remember the rest of my team, but I know I went in there with a Dedenne and an unevolved Rockruff. And I struggled. Eventually, I gave up and I asked my friend for her Alolan Muck. She had already beaten the game. I was like, excuse me, can I get some help? I can't freaking beat this guy. And she was like, oh yeah, use my Alolan Muck. And I was like, that shit is so freaking ugly, but I'll use it. And then I beat Ultra Necrozma. So that's why Ultra Sun and Ultra Moon are my favorite Pokemon games. They're the games that gave me the most difficulty playing through, but that's more so on my part. I mean, yes, I know that fight was supposed to be hard, but it was just really, really hard for me because I chose to be an idiot. Don't diss Alolan Muck. Okay, listen, I love Alolan Muck now because he helped me beat the entire game. But before that, I was not a big fan of Alolan Muck because he looked gross. But now I'm a Alolan Muck stan, okay? I really want to play a randomized Nuzlocke, but there are some logistics behind it, and I'm not actually sure if I'm allowed to do so. But Nuzlocks are so fun! Fire Emblem! Let's talk a little bit about Fire Emblem. I love Fire Emblem. Fire Emblem can be a very big brain game, and I think as you may have already noticed, I'm not a very big brain gamer. So how does that work? If you set the Fire Emblem difficulty to the easiest difficulty, then the game is a breeze.
Wow, thank you so much for the treasure.
Holy crap, of tuber that plays Fire Emblem in the wild. Any other favorites in the series? Best husbando/waifu.
Yes, I'm gonna get to that. I'm gonna get to that.
The most beautiful. Lastly, Marianne.
Yes! I don't know what it cut off, but Marianne... Okay, we're gonna get to Marianne, but shut the fuck up. Shut your front door, okay? Marianne, oh my god. We'll get there. Fire Emblem. I really like playing Fire Emblem, but my first playthrough of every single Fire Emblem game has to be on the easiest difficulty, and then every time I go back to play it again, I turn the difficulty up a little bit. And then I struggle with it. But I think that's the fun of it, right? My favorite Fire... Okay, wait. Before we go on, I also have to make this disclaimer that you may also call me a Fire Emblem fraud because my first Fire Emblem game is Awakening. And then I've played every single Fire Emblem game from then on. I have never played any of the older gen Fire Emblem games because I just never had a console to play those games on. That's basically the main reason why I haven't played them. But I guess in a sense you can call me a fraud because I never enjoyed the older gen games, but I fully enjoyed every single Fire Emblem game. Yes, even Fates from Awakening onwards. Isn't Awakening over 10 years old now? True. I don't know. I don't think I played Awakening right as the game was released. I think because as a carbuncle, we didn't have a whole ton of money growing up. So I didn't manage to get my hands, my grubby little hands, on a console until I was relatively older. So I think by that time, by the time I got a 3DS, Fire Emblem Awakening was already out for a few years. Fates might have even been out by then. I don't remember. But yeah. Okay, I want to keep yapping about Fire Emblem so bad, but I have to pee really bad. The problem with the fact that I have to keep drinking water to keep my voice going is that I have to take a lot of bathroom breaks. So hold all of your Fire Emblem thoughts for me, and don't worry if you don't know anything about Fire Emblem. We'll move on from that pretty soon. Hold all of your thoughts and I will be right back. I don't have a be right back screen, so I think what I'm gonna do is I'm gonna do this. It doesn't look very pretty. Alright, I will be right back. Behave in chat. Don't start any fires. Please. I trust that you can take care of yourselves in my absence, so be right back!
Wow, thank you so much for the treasure.
Hee sneaky sneak.
Wow, thank you so much for the treasure.
I shall hold. So anyways, fire 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 fire.
Are you kidding me? I said don't start any fires. And immediately, as soon as I left, I saw out of the corner of my eye, as soon as I got up off of my seat, people were starting fires in my chat.
Wow, thank you so much for the treasure.
This chat is so engulfed in flames, you'd think Arvis dropped a fireball onto it somewhat recently. I hope no one in chat is named Sigurd. Or Flora. Or Bernadetta.
Wait, that's actually so funny. You guys are dead. I guess all of my viewers, my serotonin, have just poofed out of existence. And because we're playing, I think is a classic. You guys can't be revived. You guys are dead forever and ever and ever and ever. I lost you. Bye bye. Bye bye, chat. I'll miss you forever and ever. I told you to not start any fires, and then guess what? As soon as I leave, you start fires. Well, you're perma-dead now. We're save scumming this one. Unfortunately, I forgot to save before the fight. So if we save scum, then you guys just will cease to exist. It'll save scum. I will load the save file from before I did my debut yesterday. So you guys will just poof out of existence. What do you prefer, being dead because you started a fire yourself, or poof out of existence? I am important. I retreat. You serve a story purpose in the future, I see. So you're not allowed to die right now. That's fair. That's valid. Sorry, I have a cough drop in my mouth. Soothe my vocal cords a little bit because I'm yapping so much, you know? Up, down, left, right, B, A, select, start. Are you using cheat codes? I thought we were on casual. No, we play on classic. Just kidding. Even when I go back to replay the games, I have never once played on classic before because I get so attached to all of my characters. The thought of them being permadead, even if I played my brains out, just the thought of...
Wow, thank you so much for the treasure.
It is okay, the rocks don't burn, so anyone who hide behind them is fine.
Malkosh, but you're smart. I don't know if all of chat is smart. So, I don't know how many people manage to hide behind a rock. So I get so attached to my characters. Even though I'm challenging myself, I will never play in classic because I cannot stand the thought of me killing off my beautiful babies. If we hide behind Sarah, does that count? I mean, yeah, but I wasn't here. I was BRB. Did you not see this? Boom, 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 boom. Thank you, Athena. At least someone here wants to take responsibility for the lives of other people. Alright, so let's talk more Fire Emblem. Awakening is my favorite game. I've played through Awakening, I think, like 7 or 8 times now. I'm like so obsessed with the game. I've played through the game mostly as female Robin, but I have played through the game twice as male Robin. But I don't enjoy playing through the game as male Robin, not because I don't like the ladies. I really like the ladies. Okay? Like, I love the ladies so much, but here's the problem, okay? By the way, if you've never played Awakening before, we're gonna get into spoilery territories, but at this point, it is what it is. The game's been out for so long. Yes, Fungi Wizard! You can't marry Chrom if you play as male Robin. And if you don't marry Chrom as female Robin, then you won't be Lucina's freaking mom. And I can't have that. I can't have that. If I'm not Lucina's mom, I will go insane. Like, she's my child. I understand that you can be her her husband, but I don't want to marry my baby. Lucina is my baby. Okay? I love her so much. And I refuse to let any of the other gorgeous ladies become her mother. I have to be her mom, and that's the end of the story. But also, I'm obsessed with Chrom. I think Chrom is so freaking stupid. He's just so silly. I love Chrom. So every time I play through Fire Emblem Awakening, I have to marry Chrom. I have this save file where I wanted to get like the support dialogue with other characters, because I've played through the game so many times, right? I wanted to at least unlock all of the different dialogue options. And it destroyed me. Having to marry Chrom off to some other women and then having Lucina be their child, having Lucina call that other lady her mom. Oh my god, like, that was totally torture. That was the worst time I've ever had playing Awakening. The male Robin playthroughs were slightly better because I was more focused on risen up them ladies. So that was a little bit better. But yes, actually, the only lady that I will ever let near Chrom is Olivia. So when I was male Robin, Chrom married Olivia. When I was female Robin, but I wanted to get the dialogue options for other characters, Chrom married Olivia. She's a dancer. I'm a dancer. We're both Fire Emblem dancers. So I think like it makes sense. Yeah. No Sumia allowed? Yeah, I'm so sorry, Peppermint. But this is a Sumia hating household here. Get out of that cutscene with my husband. Like, stop trying to be a homewrecker, lady. Yeah, we're in this household, we're Olivia lovers. I'm also a big simp for Cordelia. I love her a lot. But yeah, those are my awakening husbandos and waifus. I hope I hope you agree with my opinions. I know, right? I don't understand why they doomed Cordelia like that. Like, I love Olivia, but if I had the option of pairing off Cordelia with Chrom, I would have done it. Like, two of my baes together, that's so hot. That is so hot. Like, I have some Maros asking me about my favorite tags, and maybe we'll get into that, but two hot people together, two hot people that you like together, and then you in the cuck chair. I'm not saying that that's like a fetish I have or something, but I'm just saying that if you put Cordelia and Chrom together, I would be okay with that arrangement.
much for the treasure.
Thank you so much for the raid, and thank you,
In Awakening,
Tita.
I married Olivia, grinded to get Gale Force on her, and made her
Slay.
an assassin. In Fate's Norian route, I went with Charlotte, then Hashido I went with Sakura. I never even finished Hashido though, and
I hate how it gets cut off. But you're so right. Gale Force on Olivia, slay. Well, welcome in, Monkey Bless, Monkey Bless. Welcome in, Raiders. Thank you so much. And thank you so much, Leon Senpai, for the raid. I hope you had a wonderful stream. We weren't talking about anything weird. Don't worry about it. I was just telling chat about my love for Fire Emblem. Moving on. We definitely weren't talking about anything weird. Fates, I have played both versions. God, what were they called? It's been a really long time since I've touched Fates, but the one with the Japanese aesthetics, Hoshido, Conquest and Birthright. You're so right. Thank you so much. I played Birthright first. I've actually never played Revelations. I know, right? I should have played Revelations, but I really wasn't a big fan of Fates, so I didn't even replay the games that much. That much. I still replay the games, just not that much.
Wow, thank you so much for the treasure.
I see, you're a carbuncle of culture as well. Now that's, educational.
Educational? Shut up! I didn't say anything. Nothing. I didn't say anything. Shut up. You heard nothing. I agree. I wasn't a big fan of the story or the plotline in Fates. I adored all of the characters, but the plot was just kind of ass, so it's not one of my favorites. In Birthright, when I played, I went with... Again, when I played these games, I was... Other than Awakening, because I played Awakening first, and then I kept going back to it. So, but my tastes haven't really changed. But with Fates, I played it, I think, when it came out, or a little bit after it came out, so I was quite young at the time. I think when I first played Birthright, I went after Takumi, the younger brother character in the in the game, and I just found it really weird because I married Takumi like really early into the playthrough, and bruh, the story.
Wow, thank you so much for the treasure.
I had the luxury of having two partners at the same time while in uni, and I agree watching isn't bad either.
But Mimi, no way! That's so slay! Wait, that sounds so cool. And yes, Takumi was so rude to me throughout the entire story because I married him really early on into the game because I already knew going into it who I wanted to woo, who I wanted to raise up, right? And I married him right away, but throughout the entire story, he was just like a fucking dick to me. And he would call me like, sister! And be like, I don't like you. You're not part of the family. And then outside of the story cutscenes, he's like, wife, I love you, wife. I'm just like, okay, this makes no sense. I understand it's not that deep, but maybe they should have tried to make it a little bit more immersive. Literally, I got married before learning what his favorite color was. And if you've never played Birthright before, there's this part of the story where Takumi basically goes full Sasuke mode. He goes really emo, and he like does not like you, bro. He like freaking hates you. But I was married to him at that point. We had like a child in the game, and he still hates your guts. I was just like, okay, this game is so freaking ass.
Wow, thank you so much for the treasure.
I formally predict that whoever sent that tip about enjoying watching people get together in bed while sitting in a cuck chair is in fact Louis' secret account. I know you like to watch.
What does this mean? My viewers are now fighting each other in my donos. Thank you. Yeah, who is Lois? Louis from Engage? Okay, I played Engage, but I've only played Engage once. Let me Google this. I've only played Engage once. Oh, okay, yeah. I never used this character. I didn't use him during my one Engage playthrough. I plan on going back and playing Engage, but I need some time to play more Awakening. I need time to play Awakening again before I can play any other Fire Emblem games. Man, is his name Lois or Louis or Louise? How do I pronounce that name? Lois from Family Guy. For Conquest, I've only played Conquest once because the idea of Conquest gives me really big anxiety. I understand that it's supposed to be more of a challenge, but I don't like not being able to earn experience whenever I want and being able to grind out my characters. So I've only played Conquest over once. And I think I went with Xander that time around. When I first got the game, I really assumed that I would be more into Leo, the younger brother again, but Xander was kind of slay. So I went with Xander. If I were to play the games again, this time as male Corin, oh my god, I can't believe I'm doing this. The hot mama, the One-san, what's the One-san's name? She has purple hair and big old titties. What's her name? Please help me. If I were to play, yes, Camilla. If I were to play the game again as male Corin, I would go for Camilla. Yeah, she's so mommy. Okay, say what you will about the whole weird ass incest thing. I wasn't a really big fan of it. But Camilla was just so hot, you know, like, yeah, I'll call her mommy. I don't care. I really don't care. But it was really weird how they were marketing this as like this big incest party. Like, what were they thinking? Like, do I want to marry my blood related siblings or the siblings that I grew up with? Like, okay, X-Ray, sometimes you gotta keep some of those thoughts to yourself. And then the one with the remake. Oh my god, why am I blanking so much on names today? The remake I played through, I really liked it. It was really refreshing to play. It was very different from Awakening and Fates. It was really fun. The story was incredible. I like switching between two parties. And the characters, yes, Echoes. And the characters were just so enjoyable too. I really liked that game. It was a shame that we weren't allowed to rizz up cute anime people, but it's okay. The story and the gameplay were good. I married Jacob in Birthright because of the incest. Very valid. How I saw Fates was that I separated myself from Corin. Okay, Corin was their sibling. Me, as a gamer, as the consumer of this content, I just married whoever I thought was cool. Was it Alm or Alm? I can't pronounce names. But yes, they were so cute together. I love the game so much. Oh, Flora is cute too. I really like Flora. She's the blue one, right? And then moving on from Echoes, we get to Three Houses, which is a big one for a lot of people. My mom is yelling. I don't know what she's yelling at. She's probably yelling at my cat. But Three Houses is a big one for a lot of people, and I absolutely adored Three Houses. Such a great game. I'm still currently on my second playthrough of Three Houses. Why? Because it hurts me to play these games. No spoilers, but the things that you have to do in different routes of the game, I just can't do it. I'm so attached to these fake anime characters that I cannot play through the different routes without breaking my heart. Also, Joe, I'm a carbuncle. I'm not a bunny or a hare. So here's the thing, okay? My first playthrough, immediately as soon as I saw the promo material for Three Houses, I knew what house I was going to pick. And I knew what I wanted to do. I'm Blue Lions. Dimitri, my scrunkly little traumatized boy, listen, I just can't, okay? I love my Blue Lion gang so bad. They're my babies. Every single one of them. They're my babies, okay? And not even in a weird way. I'm just so attached to them as characters. I love them all so much. I have a little bone to pick with Ingrid, but other than Ingrid, we're gonna put Ingrid in the corner for now, okay? Other than Ingrid, I love the cast of Blue Lions so freaking much. Put Ingrid back. No, I still like Ingrid, but I just have a little bone to pick with Ingrid. Other than Dimitri, because obviously you can't recruit Dimitri in your other playthroughs. Dimitri is number one, but also, God, I did not know I was going to like this character so much, because typically I'm like, yeah, she has terrible support conversations. It really makes Ingrid seem like a huge B word, okay? Like, I don't understand why they did Ingrid like that. Like, you'd think as things progress through the game, she would develop a little bit, but she really didn't develop all that much, okay? It was kind of weird. I really didn't think I was going to like this character that much, because typically, I don't enjoy characters like that, but I really like Sylvain. I think Sylvain is such a well-written character. I think he just has so many layers to him, okay? Like, yeah, he's a freak and he's a serial philanderer, but you come to understand through all of his support conversations why he's like this. And I know it's like, oh, Sylvain's already privileged, blah 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 blah, but it's just, you don't really see that with a lot of those kind of characters, you know, like his trope. They're always very one-dimensional and very one-sided, but it was really surprising for me that they actually did so much more with his character, and it was great. It was just, yes, he does threaten to kill you. which I think is just so great, bro. So I think he's a really well-written character. Yeah, I really like Sylvain. If we're gonna finish talking about Asbandos, I really like Yuri from the DLC as well. I think Yuri's a little silly. I think his character is really deep and well written as well. I wish they gave the DLC characters more, because I don't know, I like all the DLC characters a lot, but yeah, Yuri was pretty cool. In terms of waifus, oh my god, I have a whole ton of Three Houses waifus. I know I said I wasn't gonna talk about Fire Emblem too much, but I'm yapping, okay? I'm gonna talk about Fire Emblem. Thank you guys for listening. I'm so sorry if you don't know what I'm talking about, but hopefully this conversation will get you to play some Fire Emblem in the future. Yeah, Three Houses is filled to the brim with beautiful women. My favorite Three Houses waifu is Marianne. I really love Marianne. I think she's just such a great character. Her design is so cute. I like her blue hair. I like how she's so traumatized. I can fix her. And I really like how she develops through the story as well. She really like just found her family and her place, and she becomes so much more confident in herself, and she's so strong, and she's so hot, and she's so sexy, and she's so understanding, and she's so cute. I love her so much. Yeah, Marianne, man, I love Marianne. I don't know how long it will take me to get through the rest of the Three Houses routes, because again, it's really hard for me. I don't want to krill any of the characters that I'm already attached to, but when I do eventually get around to it and I play as male Byleth, you know for a fact that I'm gonna go after Marianne literally every single time. I love Marianne. She's so precious. I also really like Hilda. I think Hilda, she's just like me for real. She's so silly. She knows what she wants and she's not afraid to get it. That's so slay, girl. Also, Hilda's just so hot. Pink hair? Come on. Pink hair is the best. And I love how she's so unapologetically herself. She's a pretty girl. She knows she's privileged. She knows she's a pretty girl. And she's not afraid to use it. She's not afraid to just like slack off and make people do her work. And quite frankly, if I was there and Hilda wanted to step on me, I would let her step on me. I don't care. Other than Marianne and Hilda, I'm also a very big Petra enjoyer. Yeah, no, she got that pink hair girl energy. I've got pink hair. Can I step on you too? You have to put some shoes on, my friend. Babe, I love you, but I'm not a feet person. We'll get to that. I love Petra. I think Petra's really cool. I think I really enjoy the way that she talks. It's really cute. I know that she's learning the English language, or whatever language you're playing as. I played as English, and it's just so cute. She's funny. She's hot. Like, I love her. What's not to love? Not a feet person, but has her dogs out. Listen, my dogs are out, and it was not my choice. But yeah, that's my love for Fire Emblem Three Houses. I played through the Blue Lions route first. I have 2 chapters left of the Golden Deer, but I can't get through them because it breaks. It absolutely... Twisty, shut up. Oh, no, sorry. I thought you were calling me an animal, but it's true. I'm an animal. I'm a carbuncle, so I don't need to wear shoes. I thought she was insulting me. I'm sorry for telling you to shut up. I love you. Whoops. I'm gonna get really angry DMs very shortly after this stream. Yeah, I'm 2 chapters away from finishing my Golden Deer playthrough, and then after my Golden Deer playthrough, I'll play through the Black Eagles with Edelgard. I'm not an Edelgard stan for obvious reasons. If you've already played through 3 houses, you can tell my bias. But Edelgard is hot. I'll give you that. I'll give you that. It's okay, it was so hot. You almost what? Can you say it? Can you tell me, Twisty? Twisty Amano Zako of Niji Sanji Ian. What did you almost do? Genshin Impact, I don't think there's much to say about Genshin Impact. IFC 6 Scaramouche, I enjoy the gameplay, I enjoy the story. Idolmaster! I'm a really big Idolmaster fan. I don't speak goon! You're almost gooning? I think you should start gooning. I don't speak Japanese, so it's a little bit hard for me to really get into the franchise. But for a good portion of my life, I was like hardcore invested into Cinderella Girls Starlight Stage. I love Idolmaster a lot. I will talk non-stop about Idolmaster. But for now, I've already taken up so much of our time talking about Fire Emblem. We're gonna move on. Maybe we'll have a dedicated IMAS stream one day. What about Love Live? I know it kind of seems like it would make sense because I'm into Idolmaster. I should be into Love Live, but I was never really into Love Live. I was into Bang Dream. I was into that
Wow,
DJ.
Thank you so much for the treasure.
Soup.
Wait a minute. Sarah, what fake class what you be, or promote into? Also, as Marianne's #2 fan, I fully endorse all of your opinions of her. The best part I love to...
Thank you. I know it cut off, but I'll read all your messages after the stream. Thank you so much, Soup. I think I'm just gonna stay a dancer. I don't think I'm gonna promote to anything. I know I can like go around and collect different skills, but I think I am just so unskilled that I should just try my best at being a good dancer. TTS told them to stop yapping. Roselia, best fan. Okay, I really like Roselia, but I have a bias towards pink hair girls, so I'm a pastel palettes gal, you know? Let's talk about this one. Anime and manga. I read a lot. What this means here is that I read a lot more manga than I do anime, but recently I've been watching a lot of anime as well, so they're pretty much equal for me now. But I'm gonna yap about this for quite a bit. Bleach. I understand that a lot of people have different opinions surrounding Bleach. Everyone's always like, oh, Bleach is the worst of the best 3. Listen, I don't care. I don't care. Okay? Keep your opinions to yourself. I think Bleach is peak. The fact that they're doing the 1000-Year Blood War anime right now is great, okay? The anime is so good. It's so much better than the original anime. I don't F with the original Bleach anime. I don't really like it. I enjoy the Bleach manga so much more. The Bleach anime, okay, listen. The Bleach anime is good because I enjoy the Bleach fillers. Yeah, I think what we're missing in anime nowadays, because everything is seasonal and they're split up in cores, and we don't really get long-running anime anymore, is that We're missing so much of the filler content. And I understand people don't like fillers for very, very valid reasons. But I'm someone who likes bonding with these silly little anime characters, okay? I love bonding with them, and seeing them just do like random ass stuff that doesn't contribute to the plot, it's really fun. It's really fun. Like, they don't always have to be fighting for their lives, or they can do something that's completely uncanon and just have a silly time. So you like filler, but you hate slice of life? Yeah, but fillers in shonen aren't like,
oh, let's go to high school. Oh my god, high school. I have a crush on a high school girl.
you know, I've already been to high school. I don't want to go back to high school. But I love Bleach. I think the manga in some places need a lot of edits for it to be really good in this new anime, which I'm really, really glad that they're doing. Okay, I'm really glad that they're adding in new scenes, and it's just been so great. The anime has been so great. If you've never seen Bleach before, I recommend just watching the new anime. Even if you don't really understand what's going on, it's still really freaking good. Can you do an entire stream in that goofy voice you just did? I'll consider it. I like pretty much all shonen. I'll enjoy it and I'll watch it or read it. I have very differing opinions regarding different shonen. I don't like them all the same. I really like One Piece. Okay, I think One Piece is peak. I understand that One Piece is really, really, really long, but I've been following it for a really long time, so that's not really an issue for me. Naruto is probably on the lower end of the hierarchy for me. I'm not a really big fan of Naruto. Okay, that's false. I'm a big fan of Naruto, just the original Naruto. Naruto Shippuden, on the other hand, started off really strong, and then we don't talk about the war and whatever the frick happened after the war. I think that was kind of, yeah, but Naruto in itself, wonderful. Did I cry watching One Piece Fanlander? Actually, yes. I cry watching One Piece so much. When Going Merry died, I was like sobbing, and I watched this in the living room with my mom during dinner time. I was young at the time, and I was just like crying, and my mom was like, Sarah, are you okay? That's like a ship. That's a boat, right? I was like,
shut up, Mom. This is so sad.
Boruto, on the other hand, I know this is going to get some of you really upset and really mad, but I am a hardcore Boruto shill. Please keep watching me. Please don't unsubscribe. I just think Boruto... I just think Boruto is so good. Yeah, we can agree to disagree, but why I like Boruto is because it reminds me of OG Naruto, and personally, I think that Boruto as a standalone series is really, really strong. I understand that once you consider the fact that it's a sequel to Naruto, it kind of unravels in itself, because a lot of the characters from Naruto basically get nerfed in Boruto, which if you think about it, it makes sense because it's about Boruto now, not Naruto. but because there was so much buildup at the end of Naruto Shippuden for these different characters, it's really hard to just throw that all away, which is pretty much what Boruto did. And I completely understand why, which is why I really like Boruto. I understand that this is Naruto Next Generations. It's not about Naruto anymore. It's about Boruto. And when I look at Boruto as a standalone series and I look through the characters, I actually enjoy the characters so much more than I enjoy the characters in Naruto Shippuden. Like, you can say that Boruto was like a really shitty character, I understand, but he had a lot of really good character development moments. And I really like Sarada. I think she's a really well-written female character. Much better than the female characters written in Boruto. That's a fact. I like Mitsuki. I think his relationship with Boruto is really interesting. And I also really like Kawaki. I think Kawaki arc was goated. If you watch the anime, the animation is really, really good. For a lot of their major fights, I understand one of the issues with Boruto is that there were too many fillers and pretty much nothing was going on. But listen, I'm a filler girl. I really like the fillers, okay? It was really fun seeing them do silly things, go on silly little missions, you know? And then once they actually got into the meat of things, once they were actually fighting like the big bad aliens, it was really good. The fights were good. Yeah, I understand. It's weird that they decided to nerf the original Naruto characters so much, but I understand why they thought they had to do that. I don't know. I never really cared for the Shippuden characters, so yeah, if they were gone, they're gone, you know? It really did not impact the story at all for me because I was not a big fan of Naruto or Sasuke. So Boruto, good. I like Jujutsu Kaisen up until the ending in the manga. We don't talk about that shit. Actually, I think we should never talk about Jujutsu Kaisen in general. Like, shut the fuck up. Don't talk about Jujutsu Kaisen with me. I hate that show. But the anime is good as long as they don't adapt the end of the manga. Thank you very much. Demon Slayer. I like Demon Slayer. The anime is, of course, goated. I like all the characters. Tanjiro is my little baby. My maternal instincts come out when I talk about Tanjiro. I just think he's so sweet as a main character. Probably one of my favorite shonen pro tags. Boku no Hero. Boku no Hero is not something that I've been really, really into, but I still enjoy it. Like, as a show, I watch it, I read it, but it's not like on the top of my list. But I don't have a lot of issues with it, so that's good. Do you have any fave isekai animes? I do watch isekais. They're not like my favorites, but I do enjoy isekais. Do I have a favorite isekai? I'm thinking. I have seen Mushoku Tensei. I haven't had the time to watch the most recent season where my boy Rudy really gets it going. But I have seen it. I pretty much know what happens in it as well. I never read the light novel, but I have a general awareness of what goes on throughout the series. And I actually really like it. Other than the fact that obviously there is this glaring issue of Rudy being a pedophile. We're not gonna talk about that. There are, of course, criticisms, but it's fiction, it's anime, whatever, right? What I like about Mushoku Tensei is that I love the world building. The world building is incredible, okay? I just think it's such wasted world building for this. I don't want to call it isekai slop because all isekai is slop, but this particular series. Yeah, I haven't read the light novel myself, but I know a lot of the lore and what goes on, and I just think it's good. I really enjoy all of the lore that goes into Mushoku Tensei. I've seen Konosuba as well. I really liked it. It's funny, it's silly. It's not like your typical isekai slop, so I'll give you that. I like Detective Conan. Yes, this is something that I grew up with, so I'm not exactly caught up, but I still watch every single Conan movie that comes out every year. Yeah, they have like a movie basically every year. Did you know that? And it goes hard. It goes so hard. Oh my god, if you've never watched Detective Conan before, that's okay. Just literally watch any of the recent Detective Conan movies and it will blow you away. It's so ridiculous. It's so ridiculous. I love it so much. Have I seen ReZero? Yes, but like with Mushoku Tensei, I haven't had the time to watch the recent season. But I actually really like ReZero. I think ReZero is really, really, really good. And I'm gonna say something that's also controversial. I already said I like Boruto, so I'm just gonna keep being controversial. I'm an Emilia stan. I love Emilia Tan. I think she's leagues above Rem. Don't at me. That's I don't take constructive criticism. I just like a girl who knows what she wants, and Emilia knows what she wants, and she's cute. She has personality and character. I like her. Controlling my anger right now. Yes, I also do like her palette. I like her colors. Yeah, I really like Subaru as well. I think he's one of the good isekai protags. I've also seen Sword Art Online, of course. When we talk about isekai, we have to talk about Sword Art Online. I'm whatever. I actually really enjoyed the Alicization arc. I don't know how to pronounce it, but the one with Alice, the most recent anime, I really like those. I really like that one season where Kirito was in a coma and he was just not present for the entire season, and yeah, he was not there. It was just all ladies. That was my favorite part of Sword Art Online. Dragon Ball Z, yes, I'm a big Dragon Ball girl. I love Dragon Ball. I grew up watching Dragon Ball, and then I didn't watch Dragon Ball Z until recently, where I watched through all of Dragon Ball Kai. I've also watched Dragon Ball Super. I'm watching the new Dragon Ball Daima right now. So yeah. I like Dragon Ball. My favorite Dragon Ball character is Majin Buu. The good Majin Buu, okay? The one where he's like all chubby and all he does is eat food. I really enjoyed how he ate all of Beerus's pudding. That's so slay. Get it, girl. Get it, Majin Buu. Sparkling Zero, I'm not really good at playing fighting games, and I tried Sparkling Zero because my friend she is also a really big really big Dragon Ball fan. She got Sparkling Zero. My voice. And I tried playing it a little bit, but I was really not good at it. If you want to see me play it, I'll consider it, but it won't be good gameplay. It'll be really freaking ass. So if you're okay with that, I mean, I'm fine with that too. I like psychological thrillers. I don't have any that are like my top favorites, but I'll pretty much read or watch anything that are psychological thrillers, and that's the same goes with anything with gore, really. If you tell me, Sarah, you should check out this series, a lot of people die in this one, I'll be like, sure, yeah. People have suggested Berserk to me over and over, and I really, really like things like Berserk. I just never had the time to actually sit down and enjoy Berserk. But I'm hoping that when I'm finished my most recent Fire Emblem Awakening playthrough, I'll be able to sit down and really enjoy Berserk. I have seen Hell's Paradise, yes. I watched the anime for Hell's Paradise. I really liked it. It's on my list of the mangas to catch up with, so I will go and read Hell's Paradise whenever I find the time. Chainsaw Man. Yes, I've watched Chainsaw Man. I've also read Chainsaw Man. I'm not caught up with Chainsaw Man. I stopped right after the first part of Chainsaw Man, and I read a little bit into the second part, but I just stopped. People get busy, you know. But I like Chainsaw Man. Yeah. Have I watched Full Metal Alchemist Brotherhood? I have, but I don't have a whole lot of knowledge about FMAB because I watched it when I was young and I didn't retain any of the information from it. I just know it was really good. I just remember the general vibes I got when I was watching it. Yeah, I already spoke about Bleach, but I absolutely adore Bleach. You don't watch Berserk, you read it? Yes, that's what I've been told. But good, because I really enjoy reading manga much more than watching anime. Have you read or watched Look Back? No, I don't actually know what that is. Ooh, you stumped me. What is Look Back? In terms of things with gore, I really like... this is a little effed, but I really like those death games where there really isn't that much story. It's just... you put characters into this survival game, and then characters start dying off one by one. I've read so many of those. One of my favorites, it's called Kami-sama no Yutori. It's by the same author who wrote Blue Lock, the soccer anime. Yeah, Danganronpa. I really like Danganronpa. But that's one of my favorite series of this genre. Yes, Darwin's Game as well. I've seen all of those. I really like things like that. It doesn't have a lot of story in it, and character development is really stunted because everybody just dies, but that's what I like. The thrill of kind of getting attached to a character and then having them die off. And I think Kami-sama no Yutori was really good. There was a sequel to that as well, which was really nice. It's kind of nice that the author popped off with Blue Lock, but I kind of wish they made more. They made more things along the same vein as Yutori. Dead Man Wonderland. Yeah, I read Dead Man Wonderland when I was really young as well, and it was really good. Akame got Kill. I didn't watch Akame got Kill. I read Akame got Kill. Good as well. I don't like how there was a happy ending. But it was good. It was really good. Are you perhaps a Zero Escape fan? I have watched people play Zero Escape, but I've never played it myself. But I think in theory, I would be a Zero Escape fan, right? from the 80s and 90s, unfortunately, I'm a fraud and too much of a zoomer. I haven't really consumed much content from back then. Did you watch or read Log Horizon? I actually haven't. People have told me to watch it, but they haven't told me if it's because it's good or not. So I'm a little bit scared. Have I watched Code... Okay, I can't pronounce that word. I'm gonna say it's Code Geass. Code Geass. No, I haven't, but it's something that's on my watch list as well. I think that I would really like it if I were to give it a chance, but I just never had the time. Code Geass. Ah, yes. Lee Louch from Code Geass. Sorry, I can't pronounce things. But bye, Thorns. I'll see you later. Thank you so much for dropping by. Sorry, I just got a message from my manager and I thought it was them telling me to stop swearing, but it wasn't. Don't worry about it. Have you watched Akudama Drive? No, I actually don't know what that is. So it seems like I'm still not a top weeb. I have to really work hard to become a better weeb. Please teach me your ways, Ceratonin. Excuse me? Do not say gyat on stream. Have I seen Eminence in Shadow? I have watched a few episodes of Eminence in Shadow, but I didn't really end up liking it too much. I know people really like it, but I was just kind of like, eh. The first 3 episodes didn't really grab me, so I moved on. And then if we're gonna talk about rocks, okay, this was kind of like a gag slide that I added on, but you see Oshinoko Aqua on here. I'm not an Aqua fan. I'm gonna be real. I don't know how many of you read the recent ending. No spoilers. Don't talk about spoilers. No spoilers. But that shit was so ass. June Maida's manga? I'm not actually sure who that is. Please teach me. Oshinoko started off really, really strong, and then it was like, man, what the flip. Cersei! Hello! Oh my god, let me give you blue. Hi, Cersei! Oh my god, fellow green lady who does ASMR, I love you so much. Yeah, it was kind of ass. But, I mean, like, I can kind of understand it, like, in a way, like, sure. I understand what the author was going for, so maybe objectively the ending was okay, but for someone like me, I just did not enjoy it. If we're talking about terrible endings, okay, I have a list of world's most terrible endings from more recent series, okay? Number one most terrible ending for me of all time is Tokyo Revengers. Never talk to me about Tokyo Revengers ever. That shit was so ass. Oh, yes, I've seen all of those. Very, very sad. So first on that list, Tokyo Revengers. Second on that list, Attack on Titan. I understand there are very differing opinions regarding Attack on Titan, but I fucking hated the ending. So second on that list, AOT. Third on that list, Jujutsu Kaisen. Don't talk to me ever about Jujutsu Kaisen. One, I was really invested in it. I love Jujutsu. I was a hardcore Jujutsu believer, and then they pulled this crap. I don't want to talk about it. Never talk to me about Jujutsu. Tokyo Revengers, Attack on Titan, Jujutsu. I would put Oshinoko 4th, actually. Oshinoko is so ass. Bad. 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 4, bad. It's so coach over. Fire Force. Okay, Fire Force is special because I've actually never finished Fire Force. I was really invested into Fire Force, but I dropped it as soon as no spoilers, as soon as I found out that Fire Force was connected to something else. I was like, okay, I don't care about this anymore. I was like, okay, whatever. Seriously, literally, me every single day, I was like, Jujutsu leaks are coming out soon. Is it? Gojo's coming back. Shut up. You don't like it? No, I like it. I really like Soul Eater, but I did not want the two of them connected to each other. I was like, okay, you know, if I can't enjoy this as a standalone series, I'm just not gonna come back to it. I mean, eventually I am going to go back to it because I actually really like the series. But when it was revealed, I was like, yeah, you know, okay, sure, whatever. So I don't actually know what happens in the end. I don't actually know the ending. So yeah. What do you think of Soul Eater Not? I've never finished Soul Eater Not, but when it came out, I think I read a little bit of it. It was pretty good. Beep beep boo boo. So yeah, so it was Tokyo Revengers, Attack on Titan, Jujutsu Kaisen, Oshinoko, and this one might be a little bit surprising because technically, it wasn't really a bad ending. Like, compared to the first 4 that I've listed, this one actually isn't all too bad, okay? I didn't like the Demon Slayer ending. Yeah. The Demon Slayer ending was not for me. It was good in that compared to the first 4, it was leagues above the rest of them. But the Demon Slayer ending was just not my cup of tea. So I'm putting that at 5th. I don't really have too many problems with it. I just wish it went in a different direction.
Wow, thank you so much for the treasure.
Soup!
I've got a list of favorite rocks too. Stuff like lapis lazuli, citrine, amber, jade, sapphire, and unakite.
Okay. D. Jade is really pretty. I really like jade too. Jades are really nice. I have a lot of jade accessories. And then 6, if I had to put a 6, I would say I didn't really like the Boku no Hero ending either, but I don't have too many problems with that one. I just thought it was kind of lame. But overall, I think it was a pretty good ending. In terms like Naruto Shippuden ending was good. I enjoyed Naruto Shippuden ending. I like the Bleach ending. That was fine. Yeah, it's really hard to get a good shonen ending, I think. It's a Garnet. It says right here. I'm trying really hard to think of shonen. I don't know. FMA has a good ending. Listen, I watched FMA, but I didn't retain any of the information. But I remember watching the ending and going like, "This is good." So I'm gonna believe you. I'm going to believe you. A garnet or a granite? Granite. I don't really like granite. It's kind of too. Does that make sense? The texture, you know? Good night, Cardium Fighter Jets of Soup. I'm just gonna call you Soup from now on. Good night, Soup. Yeah. I remember reading Hitman Reborn, and the Hitman Reborn ending was also kind of ass. So I didn't like that one either. Yeah, it's way too... We talked about this a lot yesterday, so I'm gonna skip through this. Are you guys excited for my first Asmir stream? Because I'm really excited to bust out the good old 3DO mic. My mother sneezed. Say bless you, Mom. Yeah, I think that's all of the frickin' slides that I wanted to go through. I know we didn't really go through any of the Maros today, but sorry, what were you guys saying? Hitman Reborn's ending was so ass. So true. Have you read or watched Undead Unlock? I have watched the first episode. I didn't have time to continue it. But it was pretty good, actually. I liked it. Do you like mecha anime? I don't really like mecha anime, like Gundams. Those are kind of the ones that I won't touch unless it's really, really, really good. 86, I adored 86. That was really good. But I had a really hard time getting into it because I'm not interested in mechs. Fire Punch. Okay, what is it about? Yeah, so that's why I've never watched Code Geass. I never watched Code Geass because it's technically a mecha anime, right? I just haven't been able to touch those. But I'm trying. I'm trying my best. I have my Maros linked in the description. I think I might leave Maros reading streams to debut 3.0. We'll try to fit in a debut 3.0 either sometime this week or sometime next week because one, I want to preserve my my vocal cords. Like I said, I already have issues talking for long periods of time. So I want to rest so that tomorrow we can have a good ASMR stream together. And I also don't want to keep yapping for so long you guys get tired and bored of it. So we'll save some of the mystery for later. And it'll give you guys more time to send in more Maros. I'm pretty much open to answering most questions. I like to be very honest with you guys because I want to actually develop a relationship going on, not parasocial at all, but I think relationships should be two-way streets. And if you have questions for me, as long as I'm able to answer them, I'll answer them. So don't be shy. Shoot away. And if it's a question that I can't answer, I'm not allowed to answer, or I'm not comfortable answering, I'll just let you know, right? So you don't have to worry about that. I've literally had people asking me my favorite tags. I never really put a lot of consideration into that, but I'll try my best to answer that as well. Oh my god, that actually sounds really good, Mon. Okay, I think I'm gonna try that one out. Can you do a backflip? This is as good as it gets. Ta-da! I did a backflip, technically. That's a windmill? Okay, you understand I'm a 2D anime girl. There are limits to the things that I can do, okay? There are limits to the actions that I can perform as a 2D anime girl. But once, in the future, once we get our 3D stuff, and you want to ask me to do a backflip, I'll try. But I'll probably injure myself in the process of trying to do a backflip. But, do it for the vines. I've never used Vine. I don't even know why I say it. I've never used Vine. Is there anything else we want to go over today before I send you guys off in a little raid? Since questions will be saved for debut 3.0, I'll have to decide where we fit in 3.0. Right. Wait. This is something that I have to talk about as well. But in case you guys haven't noticed, my genmates are part of a DBD collab sometime this week, and I'm not a part of it. If you haven't noticed, that's fine too. Why, Cera Luceria, are you not part of the collaboration? Do you hate people? Do you hate collabing with people? No. There are a couple of reasons why I'm not part of it. One being the fact that I have a very weird schedule. My schedule is not very flexible. I have a lot of duties and responsibilities. So I work. I also am in school right now. So it's very hard for me to join in a lot of collabs that I didn't have a part in, I guess, setting up. If I were to set up my own collabs, they would be within times that work for me, right? When it's times that are outside of my availability, it's hard for me to make those. So that's one reason. That's one reason why I'm not part of that. Another reason is yes, DBD is a game that I've never played before, but I understand it can give me motion sickness. So I'm a little bit iffy in joining in on collabs that can give me motion sickness. And third, I'm going to join collabs in the future. But for now, I really want to spend more time with chat with all of you. And because my time is already very limited, I can't just stream whenever I want to. I only have these set periods of time where I can stream. So I really want to spend time with all of you first before I start branching out and doing other things. Because for collabs, I'm really missing this critical aspect of being able to talk to all of you, because I have to focus on the game, and I also have to focus on talking to my collab partners, right? So I don't want to do that right off the bat. I just debuted yesterday. So I don't want to use my already very limited time on a lot of collabs. In terms of what collab partners will be like going forward, if this is of concern to you, I'm gonna tell you this right now. I understand that this is a concern for people, not a lot of people, but for some people, you know. I will be joining large group collabs in the future just because I'm in GLOBIE. It is kind of my VTuber duties, right? So that it is what it is. But in terms of just more intimate, smaller scale collabs, I will really only be collabing with people that I'm more comfortable with, because again, I'm a cave dweller. I haven't really been socialized very well, and I get really nervous around people, so yeah, there'll only be people that I'm really close to, or if I have people dragging me into collabs. People I'm close to dragging me into collabs. But yeah, that's my take on this. I don't really care what other people do, and technically I don't really care what you think. I'm just kidding. I do care, right? That's why I'm not jumping into collabs right off the bat. But I'm gonna do what makes me comfortable, because it's really difficult for me to get along with people, because I'm not a very socialized carbuncle. So I'm gonna be collabing with my friends and people that gives me good vibes, you know? Good vibes. But that doesn't mean I don't care about your feelings. I do care about your feelings, but your feelings have to be valid feelings. I'm not trying to invalidate anyone's feelings, but like, you have to make sense. I also have this really bad habit of being a people pleaser. So I'm trying to not be a people pleaser. It's still really hard, but but I guess I know everyone's being so encouraging in chat. Everyone's like, I don't care if you collab with males. Honestly, I don't plan on doing many of those, just because it's my own comfort zone, and I have my own experiences with guys in general, and I love all of my senpais. I just want to put that out there. All of my senpais are incredible people. They are so helpful. They are so wonderful and supportive. All of them have been so incredibly sweet. So I don't want you guys to think that like, oh, if I'm not collabing with them, that means I don't like them, or like I'm against guys in the VTuber space. And that's not true. That is not true at all, okay? Like, there are great men out there and there are great male VTubers. Like, my senpais are great. They're so sweet. But I have my own comfort zone. I have my own boundaries, and I have my own previous experiences. So I don't want people to like take it the wrong way. Like, oh, Cera doesn't wanna collab with men. Cera hates men. That's no, I don't. Well, well, so I just want to put that out there so that people don't have misunderstandings going forward. I'm an introvert. I get shy when I reach out to people, so I might collab with people that I'm already comfortable with my friends, things like that. And I don't want people to take it the wrong way when they notice that I don't do a lot of collabs with male VTubers. Not for the reason that you think. I'm just the way that I am. Hi. But my senpais are great. I really want to put this out there. I love my senpais, all of them, so much. And the support that they've given me throughout this time, it was really stressful. I had a lot of different things come up, so it was really hard to manage. But they've been just so supportive. All of them, male, female, Gen 1, Gen 2, it doesn't matter. They've just all been absolutely incredible. And I love them so much. But I want my streams to be my own safe space, and I hope that you can all respect that as well. Do I get Yuri vibes? Are we going to talk about my sexual identity? Well, I did say that you're free to ask me any question, and I will just answer them to the best of my ability. Do I like women? Yeah! Do I like men? Yeah! Do I like you? Yes! Women are really great though. Women are hot. I like girls. Yeah, instead of saying like I'm heterosexual, I'm bisexual, I'm homosexual, I'm pansexual, call me chat sexual. I am attracted to my own chat. Sometimes I may be attracted to other people's chats, but that's because I want them to become my chats. But don't worry, I would never cheat on you. I would never cheat on my own chat. But sometimes I gotta put you guys in your place, you know. If I had to sit on the cuck chair, which I absolutely do, because I understand that no single VTuber viewer is loyal, if you're gonna put me on the cuck chair going forward, sometimes I'm gonna put you in the cuck chair as well. This is equivalent exchange. Okay, you can't only expect to cuck me. I will have to cuck you back in return with different VTubers chats. Yeah. It goes both ways, okay? We're all about equality here. We're getting kind of into the dangerous territories.
Thank you so much for the treasure.
Ah!
I think we should just be friends.
You did not just say that. You did not tell me you just want to be friends with me. Did you just friend zone me? Excuse me, AJ? Did you just friend zone me live on stream? That's actually unbelievable. You're banned, okay? You are banned from this community forever and ever, okay? But actually, listen. I don't believe in the friend zone. There is no such thing as a friend zone. You're just either Rizless or you're not trying hard enough. You wanna just be friends with me? It's not possible. It's impossible to just be friends with me. So, you can try as much as you want to friendzone me, but I'm gonna keep coming back. Okay, that's enough yapping. Let's set up a raid. How are you guys feeling? Okay, at the end of our stream, I know I asked how you guys are feeling at the beginning of our stream, but now at the end of our stream, how are we feeling? Are we feeling a little bit better even though it's a Monday? Hear me out, I'm a M. Feeling quite silly.
Wow, thank you so much for the treasure.
Rest in pepperonis.
Rest in pepperonis? No. No you. No you. You're resting in pepperonis. Lilu is doing her debut 2.0 as well, I believe. Let me just double check to see if that's correct. let's raid into Lilu. Yeah, let's raid into Lilu. I get to know my little genmate Lilu as well. She's super duper cute. Honestly, I love my genmates so much. I'm honestly really sad because my genmates and my senpais are always like hanging out in the Discord, but I don't have freaking time. Okay, when I'm not working and when I'm not like doing anything for stream, I'm studying. I have like so many textbooks I have to read. Right after I end the stream, I'm gonna go read. I know, that's so cringe. Absolutely disgusting nerd behavior. But I never have time to hang out with people, and it's the FOMO kicks in just a little bit. But I do love my genmates so much. I love my senpais so much. I am really happy to be here, and you guys are turning out to be pretty darn cool too. I don't say this very often, but darn, you guys, for VTuber viewers, you guys are pretty cool. Kind of sexy. I like it. Your vibes are impeccable, and like, I dig it. I dig it. Yeah, you guys are so cool and sexy, Ceratonin. Thank you. Have a wonderful rest of your day. Thank you so much for listening to me yap for like 3 hours. We'll do a debut 3.0 where I answer all your maros soon. If you haven't had the chance to send in any maros yet, you have more time to do so now. Have a good day, everybody. I will miss you, and I'm so excited to see you all tomorrow for... my big head is covering it. I'll see you all tomorrow for our ASMR at 10 AM PST, also 6 PM GMT. Bye bye, everybody. Mwah. How do I end stream? Haha.